Welcome to my channel, Atieno Ogolla the lawyer, Karibuni Sana, and today is Civic Tuesday. We are going to be talking about religious liberty and the specific provisions on religious liberty in our constitution. If you enjoy this video, like, share, and subscribe. As I have said, we are going to be talking about religious liberty in the context of our constitution. Now, it is very important to understand the various provisions of religious liberty in the Constitution of Kenya 2010. The first provision is in Article 8, where it states that there shall be no state religion. This means that Kenya as a country does not subscribe to any particular religion as a whole, meaning that everyone or every citizen in Kenya is free to practice whichever religion they deem fit. The other provision is in Article 27, where it talks about discrimination, and one of the grounds in which discrimination should not be meted upon anyone is discrimination on religion. And the other provision is in Article 32, where the Bill of Rights, which is in Chapter 4 of the Constitution of Kenya, provides for the freedom of religion, conscience, and belief. Now, this provision enables every citizen of Kenya to exercise their religion in whichever way they deem possible, even in terms of expression or dress and everything that encompasses their religion. Now, we are going to analyze these provisions according to the past experiences post 2010, after the Kenyan Constitution was promulgated. Have these provisions been able to safeguard the people while expressing their religion? As we will see, this has not been the case because many people still are discriminated upon on the grounds of religion. Many people are still forced to work on the days of their worship, and even this has been seen in schools, where some schools they do not allow some people, Muslim students, if these are Christian schools, they do not allow Muslim students to express their religion, or for example, Adventist students to go and worship on Sabbath. So there have been various challenges in implementing these provisions. Another important thing to note that was discussed in the video on religious liberty is that the Constitution does not provide that this right or freedom cannot be limited. This is to actually see, or I could say this now creates loopholes, because it means if this right cannot be limited, then the state can limit it whenever it deems fit. Now, if you look at religious liberty, religion is a very emotive subject, as we'll see, as we have seen in Kenya. Religion stirs up different kind of discussions, and we've seen how atheists have been trying to register their society, and it has not been fruitful. Yet we say Kenya is not a state religion. I mean, in Kenya there is no straight state religion, but we've seen in most of public functions, of course, the Christians and the Muslims, but particularly Christians, they want to pray and exercise their religion in the way they deem fit. So these are the various challenges, in terms of religion. And also we are seeing that some organizations recognize Saturday as a working day. So it means then some Adventists who want to keep their job, maybe are times forced to work on Saturdays, which is against their faith, and they find themselves in a compromising situation. So it is important to understand that our constitution has not fully safeguarded this right, and this right can be limited in any situation. So I hope you've been able to understand the little that I've shared about religious liberty, and know that this right is actually guaranteed in the International Bill of Rights, which is the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, that everyone should be free to practice the religion of their choice. But the implementation of this right has been a very difficult process. Even we talked about Arab countries where there is a state religion which is Islam, and sometimes being a Christian in such a kind of country, you'll be discriminated upon. You will face persecutions or such kind of things. So I hope we've been able to understand what our constitution provides in terms of religion. Yes, it is provides a wide scope for people to practice, to express themselves in their religion, but the problem comes where this right is not absolute, which means it can be infringed at any time. It is high time that we maybe look into reviewing this provision, so that we can be, as we said in our previous video on religious liberty, that the state can, it's not the mandate of the state to be able to exercise or enforce matters that are based on faith. Yes, so once again, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe.